Welcome back to United USA 2020. Now farmers are being targeted to reduce their emissions, and being pushed out, basically making it unfeasible and unrealistic for them to continue to farm under these new restrictions and regulations that are direct results of the World Economic Forum and the Climate Change Initiative. Also, like I've said before, a continuation of the Agenda 21, Agenda 2030.
How can we tackle certain questions that society may or may not ask, and at the same time do it in a way that's actually realistic, that will lead to the cost being spread, because nothing is free. If you raise the bar on certain things, the bill cannot be paid by farmers themselves. If you're, say, an average farmer, as far as you can call an average, but say you're a dairy farmer, you have 100 cows, your income will be, for at least 100 hours of work, around the 30,000 euro mark. If you have to reduce by 50%, it's got to be negative 100,000. You're done in a year.
What's going down? How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are well. As you can see, your boy is continuing to share those videos that y'all know and love, and some hate to love and some love to hate, and a little bit of everything in between. But whether it's right or wrong, sometimes it's a matter of what's best. And for me, what's best is to stick to the most important news. I'll still report of a little bit of everything. Y'all already know that. But I just want to give a shout out to Sky News in Australia, man. They are one of the few mainstream platforms that are actually speaking truth to power, man. Much respect to them. Let me share some clips that I saw earlier.
Last week in the Netherlands, Klaus Schwab's golden pin-up boy, Prime Minister Mark Rutte, is busy fulfilling the agenda of the World Economic Forum's Great Reset by turfing farmers off their own land because bureaucrats deem there's too much nitrogen in the soil. Ooh, this is the Great Reset that I've been warning you about. Thanks to Rebel News for these clips.
In the existing Next-Gen EU fund, there is still a lot of money, which is also partly funneled towards greening our economies, and that's exactly what we need to do to become less gas and oil dependent.
Where do you find still such a prime minister in the world? You find it in the Netherlands, and it's Mark Rutte.
If they're going to do everything that they want, if they want to go to the goal, they're going to reduce 50% of the farmers here in Holland.
Sure.
And that's only the farming. But the truck drivers is going to come down, industry is going to come down, mechanics is going to come down, everything is going down.
At the same time, people are aware that the climate is changing, and that we need to step up our collective efforts to make sure that we counter that and that we mitigate it.
Disgraceful. Last week I also mentioned the crazy climate policies in Sri Lanka, where the army are brought in to stop ordinary workers getting gasoline. And this morning, as I said, we learned that Sri Lankan President Gotabaya Rajapaksa has been forced to flee as protesters surround his residence. More madness caused entirely by the climate cult implementing climate change policies. No other reason. We're also now getting reports that Italian farmers are rising up to protest in Rome. Quote, they are saying, "We are not slaves, we are farmers. We cannot make ends meet." But it's not just Italian farmers. Polish farmers are now protesting. So too are Spanish farmers, as to our disgruntled German farmers. This is taking place everywhere, and you can slate it all home to insane globalist climate change policies. Indeed, Germany's largest landlord, wait for it, will be reducing heating for tenants in order to save energy, according to Reuters. I've lived in Germany. It's bloody cold, I can tell you. This, as I say, is the Great Reset in action. In the Netherlands, the proposals include a map displaying areas where up to 95% reduction in nitrogen in the soil by 2030 is required, with entire regions facing 70% reduction targets.
Out here. Yeah, climate change is always going on through the decades, through the years, through the centuries. Climate's always up, down, whatever. We can see that this is a massive overhaul and overreach of Big Brother to create more power, more control for them, less liberties and freedoms for us. And we're all just pawns in their chess game, essentially. It is what it is. But this is an issue that if most people think it's not going to touch American soil, or no matter what country you're from, if you think this is something that's not going to affect you, think again, okay? Think again, because it is affecting us right now. Right now. You say, what do you mean, United USA? Well, take a look around you. Take a look around you. Look at what's happening as far as food supply. Look at what's been happening in all the food processing plants. You can see all types of reasons of why the prices are going up. Fuel going up. I think we all know the reasons why, but I think a lot of people don't understand. My viewers seem to be more the type of individuals that genuinely pay attention to this stuff, and much respect to y'all, because you're truthers. It means you got a good heart, and it means that you genuinely give a damn about this stuff, and don't let anybody tell you different. And that's what's most important, the fact that you care. But you got to share. Caring is sharing. Okay? I don't mean to sound cliche, but dude, I need y'all to share these videos. Please, help your boy out. And here's my final words on this thought. Example, right here. The World Economic Forum is directly affecting policy. No one elected Klaus Schwab. He is an unelected official. He's not an elected official. He's an unelected billionaire that runs a private think tank called the World Economic Forum, but yet has a ridiculous amount of power and influence, much more than people even realize or give credit for. So this is going to be the start of some more videos. I'm going to be doing a series called W.E.F 101, and everyone needs to pay attention and share the videos. Don't just watch it, share it. Don't worry about what people are thinking about you if you share this stuff. Okay, the fact remains is that everyone needs to understand how this one conglomerate of powerful individuals has been able to influence the leaders and presidents of countries all around the world. They are not playing. When they talk about the fourth industrial revolution, what they're basically saying is they're going to change everything, flip it upside down, and take away most of the things that you love and the freedoms that you had, and at the same time create more money, more power and control for them. Remember when they said you'll own nothing and you'll be happy? Yeah, this is the same people. Rule number one, never underestimate your opponent. These people are not playing. They are so serious. This was on the W.E.F's website, which they removed. You'll own nothing and be happy. Whatever you want, you can rent and it'll be delivered by drone. Also, by the year 2030, you'll eat much less meat, and the U.S. will not be the world's leading superpower. Listen up, people. Like and share it.